Hello everyone, it's Tradeson. How you all doing? You alright? So today is my official first day back trading. Come on! So that's exciting. I was actually a bit nervous trading. It's just because it's... So taking that month off was probably the best thing I could do. Because I've really tweaked my strategy, right? I really just looked at the charts every day, plotting, testing for a whole month without doing any live trades, right? And I feel like it's done me wonders. Do feel like it's done me wonders. And I guess I've had a little bit of an epiphany. It's fucking, I can just tell it's done me wonders. I've had a bit of an epiphany, right? So anyway, I've purchased another account today from my funded futures, okay? A 50k account. I had a bit of an epiphany today. If you watch my other videos, within 60 days, I made about 1,800 on that account before I blew it, right? You have to make $3,000 to pass the evaluation. I made about 1,800. And I remember I'd always comment on it saying, Christ, it took me 60 days to only make $1,800. I kept saying that because that's how it felt in my head. But we've got to take these things into consideration. It's a 50k account, but you only have a $2,000 drawdown. So if you lose $2,000, you've lost. It's not a 50k account. It's a $2,000 account. If you have a $2,000 drawdown, guess what? It's a $2,000 account. The 50k only establishes your margin and your leverage, right? So I turned $2,000 into nearly $4,000. So that's nearly 100xing my money. Why was I saying that wasn't good? That's good. Just because it's a small amount, it doesn't seem good. If that was 100 grand, I nearly turned it into 200 grand. It's the same thing, right? Obviously, it's a little bit. It would be more. You get what I'm saying. I turned $2,000 to nearly $4,000, so 100x my money. I was always saying to myself, "Well, that wasn't very good, was it? 60 days to make $2,000. That's fucking legit, mate. Off of a small account." Yeah. Compounding a small account into... obviously, I blew an account. Doesn't matter. But what I'm saying, that's my point. Anyway, so I've had an epiphany. And I'm massively reducing my trading size. I've realised after the last one, yeah, okay, I did well. But my trading size is way too big for a $2,000 account. Think about it. If you traded a full mini contract on the NASDAQ, that's equivalent to $20 per point. That means it only has to go 100 points against you, which can happen in a matter of minutes with the NASDAQ, especially on a volatile day. Your account's blown. Right? That's mental. So I was doing 10 micros. That's still only 200 points until your account is blown. So that's not good. So I've reduced my risk size anyway because of that. So, I think that's everything. So trading today, I took 3 trades. I didn't record them. I will start to record my trades from now on. I just wanted to get the first day out of the way. First trade I took today was a bit wank, okay? But because my trading size is smaller now, it wasn't a big loss. But it still was a wank trade. Anyway, so this is pre-market. I'm not trading pre-market. I don't know why I was thinking trading pre-market. I know that it never works pre-market. My strategy doesn't seem to work in pre-market. First trade was... here. I can't really. I'm not gonna show it. We had a high here. We broke the high. And then we had a little sweep here. And I bought the break of that. And obviously it didn't work. Anyway, that was my pre-market trade. That cost me about $96. Okay. The next trade I took was actually a good trade, right? Because I did it. It was part of my strategy. Anyway. So. Pre-market. Overnight highs. Pre-market highs here. Alright. Pre-market high. Right there. This candle here. This big reddish candle, this big bearish candle, is 10 minutes after the US Open. This is not the Nasdaq. It's the fucking Dow Jones. Sorry if I said Nasdaq. I might have said that. This candle here swept the pre-market highs. Swept the shit out of it. I bought the break of this candle. And I closed it right there, mate. At about 80, 85 points. Okay? That made me about $250. So then I was up about $150 in a day because I took a $100 loss. Right? And then I was done. I was done for the day. Okay, that's fine. That was a really good trade. Swept the highs, closed really weak. Broke the break of it. Took the 80 points. It was a lucky take profit, to be honest. I didn't know it was going to fully reverse like that, obviously. Next trade was just such a 10 out of 10 trade. But it just didn't work out because I held on for too long. Or for not long enough. Right, this is a great day for trading. Bloody price action was bloody gorgeous. Right, once again, pre-market highs. Where I traded off the pre-market highs twice on the Dow Jones. Pre-market highs, big breakout, big breakdown. Lovely sweep here. You can't see it, can you? I'm in the fucking way. Big sweep here. Missed that entry. So put down a 15-minute. Also, great confluence. Bought the break here. About 100 points. I was holding it to go to the top. But it came all the way back down and took my stop out. Luckily, it was such a... Because I'd already made money... If I've already made money, I've already got a winning trade. The only time I'm allowed to take another trade is if it's literally like a 10 out of 10 trade. And if it is a good trade, then I really have to downsize. So I just traded one micro contract, which is equivalent to 50 cents per point. So that only made that up here. I was only on $50 profit anyway. So that's that really. There's not much else to say. I'm up about $120 now because of the loss and the win. So on a $2,000 account, on a $2,000 account, I'm up about $120. That means I've made 6%. $120 doesn't sound like a lot, but 6% is a good return on one day, right? Think about it. So, fucking smashed it, boys. Winning day, come on. Yeah, anyway, there's not much else to say other than I feel proper in tune with the market because that month of just studying was fucking legit, mate. Smashed it. I'm going to go. There's nothing else to say. See you later.